So tare resets, you know, so if you already have something in the bag or whatever, you can reset it and then add stuff to it and keep track of what you're doing if you're doing like 2 orders in one big bag. But here's a mix. Usually I start with like that much shiitake, like 2.5 ounces, and then like a trumpet. You get up to 3.5, maybe 4, and then you can do some golden oyster, little golden oyster. Right now we're a little needing more of that, so you can add a bit more of the blues. We're going up to 6.5 total on the weight. So add a little more of that. And then I'm going to add some, usually we've got some Pioppino, like a tiny bit of that, like the smallest amount. We can't really do much at all because we have to save some for some big orders. But like maybe 1 tiny piece of Pioppino, and then one piece of pink, and then we'll add a tiny piece of lion's mane, which is this one here. All the fancier stuff we do a smaller amount so people get a taste, but you know, we can't really splurge on all the fancy stuff. Some people ask for extra lion's mane, so I'll take a little bit more by weight of other things out. And I'm going to add some more blues. And these are a little drier. You can see there's quite a lot of volume in there. So I go, that's pretty good. So I'll go like at 5.5 ounces for a pint to 6.5 max. So like these shiitake, these are a little, hadn't had a day out, so they're 6.6, which I almost never do above. I actually should like take a tiny piece out and just add in a smaller bit there, so it's yeah, that's like 6.5. All right, that's like the max for adding. And everything else is 5.5, 6.5, almost all at 6.5. When some items are clearly like very have lost some of their water weight from like a, you know, they're still very fresh, I'll do it at 5.5, but that's very rare. Like you can tell that this is way up there in terms of volume compared to this one, which is 6.5. This is 5.9, but this clearly has a lot more. That's just a little bit of eyeballing. I never want to shortchange anybody.